Hi everyone. Hi Ishak. I am all good. Hi Karan. Hi UK. Thank you so much Karan. राधे राधे जागृति. मेरा फाइनल एग्जाम अकाउंट्स का हो गया आज. आपने जो क्वेश्चन कराए थे उसी टाइप के आए. ओके तो मतलब पेपर अच्छा खासा हुआ. Hi Subhashni. Yes, of course I do remember you. Hi Diya. So कैसे हैं आप लोग? How are you all guys? मैम मेरा भी आज अकाउंट्स का पेपर था. कैसा हुआ आपका पेपर? अच्छा हुआ जागृति का. You're welcome जागृति. It's all the result of your hard work. आपने जो मेहनत करी वो रंग लाई. You always look smiling मैम. दिया छूट गया. ओके इजी था बट लेंथी था तो आपने स्पीड ध्यान से नहीं मेंटेन रखी होगी. हाय अदिति. When we will be solving sample paper, we are already solving sample papers. We are doing previous year question paper guys. The question that we are doing every day, they are a part of sample paper. जो भी हम क्वेश्चंस ये कर रहे हैं, these are all previous year question. We will top now in our exam and I want the same Kashish. मैम सबके पेपर डालने बोल तो वेदांतु के ग्रुप पर टेलीग्राम पे. ओके बट you guys can't send any text on that group. So anyone can't send any paper on that group. Hi Gurleen. फाइनल अकाउंट में ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट हो गया बट पीएनएल बाकी है. सेट ऑफ जीएसटी भी रह गया. तो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट हुआ तो कितने मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन था? 8. 3 नंबर मिलने चाहिए उसमें. ओके सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस सेशन नाउ विथ सम पॉजिटिव थॉट्स. चलिए क्लास को शुरू किया जाए. We grow because we struggle and we learn and overcome. 15 नंबर का छूटा है. दैट्स टू मच दिया. हाय एंजॉय लाइफ. अच्छा 15 नंबर का एक ही क्वेश्चन था तो ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट 3 से 4 नंबर का होगा आराम से. डोंट वरी 3 से 4 नंबर आपको आराम से मिलेंगे. So guys, this is class 11th accountancy session and this is your today's schedule. After my session, you will be having class 12th accounts class at 6 p.m. and economic session at 7 p.m. तो इसके बाद 6 बजे क्लास 12th की होगी अकाउंट्स की वाली सेशन and then we will be having economic session at 7 p.m. Hi Ansh, hi Tanmay, hi everyone. So guys, if any of you is new to our channel Vedantu Commerce, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and also don't forget to like this video and share this. तो जल्दी से जाइए और 1 सेकंड में इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए. Also for upcoming notes and session, you can also join us on Telegram group in which all the teachers will be sharing their notes in PDF form. Hi Tanvi. Ansh, you got 76 out of 80. Well done Ansh. I with Vedantu from 9th class. Okay, enjoy life. Attendance लगा दो सब. मुझे पता है कि already सब present है मेरे daily वाले बच्चे. Now you are in 11th. Okay, so which stream you have opted for now? So if you want to explore your thinking skills, अगर आपको अपनी thinking skills को थोड़ा high order बनाना है and if you want to explore them, then you can join us in the Vedantu Commerce Pro Subscription. Then you can take this Pro Subscription in which we are providing you some amazing benefits that are going to help you for sure in scoring good marks. तो अगर आपके लिए कॉमर्स नहीं है, अगर आप अभी 11th में आए हो या फिर अब आप 12th में आने वाले हो, तो आपको बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा हमारे एक्सपीरियंस टीचर से इन दिस प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन, because we are a pool of 10 plus teachers having more than 5 years of experience. So highly qualified teachers will be teaching you, and you can also learn a lot from their experience. Hi Neha. And all these teachers will continuously focus on individual student weakness. हर teacher individual student पर काम करेगा, उसकी weakness पर काम करेगा. Along with that, we are providing you more than 2000 hours of live online teaching. All the classes will be conducted live on our platform of all the subjects, whether it is accounts, maths, economics, business studies, कोई सा भी subject हो, सबकी subject, सारे subjects की class कैसे होगी? Live होगी, and you can ask all your doubts on the spot from the teachers. आप तभी के तभी अपने doubts clear करो, सारे doubts पूछो. And all these classes will be conducted in English only. So guys, go and take your pro subscription right now, because our new batches are going to start for both class and 12th, for both class 11th and 12th from 30th March. तो जो बच्चे 11th में आने वाले हैं या जो बच्चे 12th में आने वाले हैं वो हमें ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं for the new batches that are going to be start from 30th of March. The actual price is 3499 for 1 month, but you can get it only for 2799. आपको सिर्फ ये मिलेगा 2799 में, क्योंकि हम आपको देंगे 20% discount. And for discount, you may use this promo code SCPRO, Sheetal Chaudhary Pro. This will help you to get 20% discount. And I would love to see you all on Pro Subscription. बड़ा मजा आएगा सबको साथ पढ़ने में प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन में. YouTube, we have something amazing for class 11 students, those who are coming in class 12. We have planned something amazing for you that will be starting from the upcoming week, that is 15th of March. हमने आपके लिए बहुत अमेजिंग सा कुछ प्लान कर रखा है जो 15th of March से स्टार्ट होने वाला है. So stay tuned for that. अब करते हैं आज की क्लास स्टार्ट. बहुत बातें हो गई हैं तो अब थोड़ी पढ़ाई हो जाए. लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस सीरीज. वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड दिस a lot before few days. So today we will be discussing the chapter single entry. आज हम कौन सा चैप्टर करने वाले हैं? Single entry. So this chapter will come for 6 to 8 marks in your final exam. तो let's start कि कैसे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे इस चैप्टर के, कैसे सैम्पल पेपर में प्रीवियस ईयर में इस चैप्टर से क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं. So how the questions will come from this chapter for 6 to 8 marks. Today we are going to do that. एग्जाम कब का हो गया? मोहित, सिर्फ आपका एग्जाम हुआ है. यहाँ पर हजारों बच्चे हैं, उनका नहीं हुआ. तो जिनका नहीं हुआ, दिस इज फॉर दैट दो स्टूडेंट्स ना. Subhashni, I have to use both the languages because we have a combined group of students. मेंटी से भी आया था, वो आ गया सब कुछ. ओके, मतलब मेंटी ने आपकी बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करी. हाँ, Okay, so now it's time to start this session without any delay. मुझे अब अपने लास्ट पेपर की और तैयारी करनी है, तो फिर मिलेंगे. ओके जागृति, फिर मिलेंगे. बाय बाय, सी यू सून. So starting with the question number 1 of single entry, and here we have our first question. पहला क्वेश्चन आपकी स्क्रीन पर. प्रोविजन ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन क्लास कब होगी? ऑलरेडी हो चुकी है. आप रिकॉर्डेड सेशन देख सकते हो गुरलीन. हम ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं डेप्रिसिएशन चैप्टर. सो यू कैन सी द रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस ऑफ दैट. हमने अभी 5-6 दिन पहले ही वो चैप्टर किया है. वी हैव डन द रिवीजन ऑफ द चैप्टर डेप्रिसिएशन, सो यू कैन वॉच आवर रिकॉर्डेड सेशन ऑफ दैट क्लास. So here we have our first question. Our question is, Vikas is keeping his accounts according to single entry system. Vikas is preparing his books of account using the single entry system. His capital on 31st December 2015 was 2,50,000. उसकी capital कितनी है? 2,50,000 on 31st December 2015. And his capital on 31st December 2016 was 4,25,000. इसी चैनल पे होगा दिया. We have only this channel for commerce. So your capital on 31st December 2015 is 2,50,000. And your capital on 31st December 2016 is 4,25,000. So yes, Subhashini, this is your opening capital 2,50,000 and this is your closing capital 4,25,000. Well done, Subhashini. He further informs you that during the year he gave a loan of 30,000 to his brother on private account. वो आपको बाद में ये बोल रहा है कि उसने अपने अकाउंट पे, अपने प्राइवेट अकाउंट पे अपने भाई को लोन दिया. He informed you that during the year he gave a loan to his brother on his private account. It means these are a part of drawings. This will be a part of drawings. So 30,000 will be drawings. Okay, Arzu? Then further it is said that he also withdrew 1,000 per month for personal purposes. उसने 1,000 per month withdraw किया है for personal purposes. So this is also what? This is also drawings. So 1,000 multiplied by 12, this is also drawings. Again, it is said that he used a flat for his personal purpose. Again, he is doing something for personal purpose. This will also be a part of drawing. तो उसने कोई flat use किया अपने personal purpose के लिए, the rent of which is 18,000 per month. The rent of which is 18,000 per month. So it will be 1,800, guys. It is 1,800, not 18,000. So the rent is 1,800 per month. So it will be 1,800 multiplied by 12. The total drawings will be 1,800 multiplied by 12. And electricity charges at an average of 10% of the rent per month were paid from the business. उसने rent पे तो लिया ही flat अपने personal purpose के लिए, साथ में ही जो rent उस पे जो उसने flat लिया था उसके electricity charges उसने कहाँ से pay करे? Business से pay करे. If he is paying rent of his flat or he is paying electricity charges of his flat, it is also the personal expenses. It is the drawing. अगर वो अपने फ्लैट के बिजली का बिल भर रहा है तो ये बिजनेस का खर्चा तो नहीं है, ये किसका खर्चा है? उसका पर्सनल एक्सपेंस है. तो ये भी क्या है? ड्रॉइंग्स. 180, 10% of 1,800 will be 180. This is 1 month. You will multiply it by 12. You will multiply it by 12. So now do the total. 30,000 plus 12,000 plus 21,600 plus 2,160. So you will add all these amount to find the total drawings, and the amount will be 65,760. 65,760. These are total drawings. 65,760. The total drawings will be 65,760. When it is mentioned for personal savings, means it will be whenever it is for personal purpose, it will be always drawings. So Subhashni, whenever it is for the personal purpose, it will be always drawings. So the total drawings now are 65,760. These are your total drawings. Further, it is said that, उसके बाद बोला है, during the year, he sold his 7% government bond of 50,000 at 1% premium. उसने अपने bonds, अपनी investment of 50,000, he sold it at 1% premium. So 50,000 multiplied by 1%, it will be 500. तो उसने अपनी जो bonds हैं वो कितने में बेची है? 50,500, and this amount was brought into the business. This is additional capital. This is additional capital. So now you have opening capital, you have closing capital, you have drawings, you have additional capital. You have all the four things. So now it's time to prepare statement of P&L. अब हम लोग क्या बनाएंगे? Statement of P&L. So this is your statement of P&L. The formula is closing capital less opening capital less additional capital and add drawings. In closing capital, you will add drawings. In closing capital, you will add drawings and you will subtract additional capital and opening capital. If the answer is positive, अगर आपका आंसर पॉजिटिव आता है तो it will be profit, but अगर वो लॉस आता है तो वो लॉस होगा. सुभाषनी, you are not receiving interest on that. क्वेश्चन में कहीं नहीं बोला कि when you are selling that bonds, you will receive interest. If it was mentioned, then you have to calculate 7% interest on that. But as the question is silent, you will ignore that 7%. The 7% denotes the rate of interest, and in this question, you are not receiving any interest. So you have to ignore that 7% rate. Karthik, let me tell you that I am teaching accountancy here, not mathematics. So this question is not related to my subject. So the profit for Vikas, the profit earned by Vikas during the year is 1,90,260. 1,90,260. Statement of affairs we will not prepare because opening and closing capital is directly given to you. We prepare statement of affairs when the opening and closing capital is not given. When it is given, why you will prepare it? अगर आपको ओपनिंग और क्लोजिंग कैपिटल गिवन है तो आप स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स नहीं बनाओगे, बिकॉज द मेन पर्पस ऑफ स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स इज टू फाइंड आउट द कैपिटल व्हिच इज ऑलरेडी गिवन है. सो देयर इज नो यूज ऑफ प्रिपेयरिंग दैट. नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. अब चलते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 पे. And here we have our next question. So the question is, from the following information related to the business of Mr. X, who keeps books on single entry system, ascertain the profit or loss. You have to calculate the profit or loss of Mr. X during the year 2017 and 18. So now you can see that neither the opening capital nor the closing capital is given to us. ना तो हमें ओपनिंग कैपिटल गिवन है, ना ही क्लोजिंग कैपिटल गिवन है. हमें स्टार्टिंग के ईयर के एसेट एंड लाइबिलिटीज गिवन है एंड स्टार्टिंग ईयर के एंड के एसेट एंड लाइबिलिटी गिवन है. वी आर हैविंग द एसेट्स एंड लाइबिलिटीज of the beginning of the year and we are having the asset and liabilities at the end of the year. So now in this question we have to prepare statement of affairs both at the beginning at the end. हमें यहाँ पर बनानी पड़ेगी स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अफेयर्स साल के स्टार्टिंग में एंड साल के एंड में, क्योंकि यहाँ पर ना तो ओपनिंग कैपिटल गिवन है ना ही क्लोजिंग कैपिटल गिवन है. So to find out opening capital and closing capital, we will prepare statement of affairs. Okay, so now first of all, we will prepare the statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. Machinery asset, furniture asset, stock asset, debtors asset, bank balance asset, creditors liability. You will record the assets on the asset side, liability on the liability side, and the balancing figure will be your opening capital. Subhashni, it is not hiding much of the question. It is only hiding one letter. If it will be hiding more, then I will hide my camera. So don't worry for that, okay? So now we will prepare statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. And this is statement of affairs on 1st April 2017. On asset side, we have written down all the assets. We have noted down all the assets, machinery, furniture, stock and debtors. On liability side, we had only, just a minute. Okay, so यहाँ पर I ignored one thing, but you please don't ignore that. Bank balance. Bank balance is normally asset. So I called it asset. But when I checked the actual balance, it was 200 credit balance. Bank balance, bank is normally asset. But when I checked the balance, जब मैंने balance check किया तो balance था 200 credit. And credit balance of bank means bank overdraft, which will be your liability. So if bank is having credit balance, it will be shown on the liability side. So we will record on the liability side, bank overdraft 200 and sundry creditors 5,000. These are your liability. Now the balancing figure between assets and liability will be your capital. So do the total of asset side, do the total of liability side, and the difference between both will be your capital. Adi, if the voice is not clear, there might be some network issue from your side because everyone else is getting it properly. Karan, you are asking for sundry debtors, which is the basics of class 11th. So I am not going to discuss it right now. You can watch our previous recorded session for that. So this is your opening capital. हमने opening capital निकाली with the help of statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. So this is opening capital 15,800. Hi Harshit Tiwari. Now we will prepare statement of affairs at the end of the year to find out closing capital. अब हम क्या करेंगे? We will prepare statement of affairs at the end of the year to find out the closing capital. So we have machinery, that is an asset. We have furniture, that is an asset. We have stock, that is an asset. We have debtors, debtors are asset. We have bank balance, debit balance. Bank balance, debit balance means asset, and we have creditors, that is liability. We have creditors, that is liability. Subhashini, guys, let me tell you that right now we are only discussing the previous year question. If any one of you have any doubt in the concept or the process, you can watch our previous classes in which we have explained the concept briefly. Because if we will be discussing the concepts and process now, we will not be able to complete these practical questions. So please watch our previous recorded session for the concept and processes. So in the statement of affairs at the end of the year, you will record all the asset, furniture, machinery, stock, debtors, and bank balance. These are all assets at the end of the year. So assets on the asset side, liability, creditors on the liability side. Now, at the end of the question, in that paragraph, can you see machinery and furniture are to be depreciated at 10% and 5% respectively. Machinery and furniture will be depreciated by 10% and 5% respectively. Now, where this depreciation will be recorded? कहाँ पर record करोगे आप लोग ये depreciation? So, whenever any adjustment is given, it is bad debt, it is depreciation, it is outstanding expense, or it is anything, provision for doubtful debt, it can be any adjustment. तो अगर आपको क्वेश्चन में कोई भी adjustment given है, if any adjustment is given like this, you will always make an adjustment of this in the closing statement of affairs. We have to prepare the statement of affairs at the end of the year, and in that statement of affairs at the end of the year, you will adjust these adjustment. So, जब हम closing वाली statement of affairs बनाएंगे, from the machinery we will subtract depreciation, from furniture we will subtract depreciation. Subhashni, you will only prepare statement of affairs when the capital is not given. And in the question, only one thing will be given. Either the capital will be given or this information will be given. If capital is given, there is no need to prepare the statement of affairs. And if this information is given, you have to prepare it for sure. So now we will prepare statement of affairs at the end of the year. And this is your statement of affairs on 31st March 2018. You can see from machinery we have subtracted depreciation. From furniture we have subtracted depreciation. Machinery में से depreciation minus किया, furniture में से depreciation minus किया, and rest of the items will remain as it is. बाकी के सारे items same रहेंगे. So stock value will remain same, debtors value will remain same, bank balance value will remain same. Same with the creditors value will remain same. And after everything, you will find out the balancing figure, that is closing capital. So this is your closing capital, that is 16,900. This is your closing capital. Now you can see in the question, neither the opening capital nor the closing capital was given, but we have calculated it now with the help of statement of affairs. So the conclusion is, we only prepare statement of affairs when the capital is not given. If it is given, then you are not required to prepare this. You will directly prepare statement of P&L. Namaste Priyanshu. तो अब हमारे पास क्लोजिंग कैपिटल है 16,900, ओपनिंग कैपिटल इज 15,800. We have calculated it, and in the question you can see the drawings. Mr. X withdrew 4,100 during the year. This is drawing. And he introduced 300 as fresh capital. This is additional capital. So closing capital 16,900 plus drawings 4,100 minus additional capital 300 minus opening capital 15,800. This will be your statement of P&L. So this is your statement of P&L. In the closing capital 16,900, you will add drawings 4,100. You will subtract additional capital. Now, after adding drawings and after subtracting additional capital, the value which you receive, that is known as adjusted capital. After adding drawings to the closing capital and subtracting the additional capital, the value that we got is known as adjusted capital. And from this adjusted capital, then you will subtract the opening capital 15,800. And this is your answer, profit 4,900. This is your final answer, profit made during the year 4,900. ये है हमारा profit. Now tell me, is this clear to everyone? Understood. Okay, Subhashini. What about others? Tanmay, yes. So let's do one more question of this chapter. And here we have our next question. What is the topic for tomorrow? Tomorrow we will be doing cash book. Tomorrow we will be doing cash book. So here we have our next question. Let me align this because you might not be able to see the last paragraph. So this is the information that is given to us. X retailer has not maintained proper books of account, but it has been possible to obtain the following details. You're welcome, Subhashini. So X, a retailer, has not maintained proper books of account, but it has been possible to derive this information. So now you can see that the opening capital and closing capital both are not given in the question. So again, we will prepare two statement of affairs. We will prepare statement of affairs at the beginning of the year to find out opening capital, and we will prepare statement of affairs at the end of the year to find out closing capital. हाँ दिया, आप देख सकते हो. अगर आपके पास टाइम है, you can watch these videos. No one will stop you. So last year values are given. From the last year values, you will prepare statement of affairs and you will find out opening capital. And from this year information, you will again prepare statement of affairs to find out closing capital. So we are going to prepare two statement of affairs at the beginning and at the end. So let's prepare first of all the statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. Statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. So trade creditors are your liability. Loan from Naresh. You have taken loan, that is liability. Stock is an asset, cash in hand asset, shop fitting asset, debtors asset, bank balance asset. So we have 5 assets and 2 liability. We will have 5 assets and 2 liabilities. So Bhashini, let's see what we will be doing. I'm not sure of the questions till now, so I can't say anything right now. So we will be preparing the statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. So this is your statement of affairs at the beginning. On the asset side, you have recorded all the assets: stock, cash in hand, shop fitting, trade debtor, and bank balance. Assets on the asset side, and on the liability side, trade creditor, loan from Naresh. Now the balancing figure between asset and liability is your opening capital. The balancing figure is opening capital 18,170. This is opening capital 18,170 rupees. Okay, Kunal, your bad luck, huh? Now we will prepare statement of affairs at the end of the year. And before preparing the statement of affairs at the end of the year, you have to read all the adjustments that are given below, because the adjustments will also be recorded at the statement of affairs at the end. So when you are preparing statement of affairs at the end of the year, read the full question before that, because there might be some adjustment which you have to record in that statement of affairs. Adjustments will be done only at the end of the year. So Bhashni, you will not record it at the beginning of the year, because you can't make the adjustments at the beginning on the first day. You make adjustment during the year, and therefore you will only record it at the end of the year. So we have first adjustment: shop fittings are to be depreciated by 780. Your shop fittings are depreciated by 780. So what you will do, you will subtract 780. You will subtract 780 from the book value. Hi Khushi. Then we have second point: X has drawn 100 per week for his own use. He has withdrawn 100 per week for his own use. These are drawings. And how many weeks are there? 52 weeks. So 100 multiplied by 52, these will be the total drawings. 100 multiplied by 52. Hi Bhavesh, namaste. C. The next adjustment is included in the trade debtors is an irrecoverable balance of 270. Your debtors include an amount of 270 which is not recoverable. So these are bad debt, and you will subtract them from the debtors. 270 is irrecoverable, it is your bad debt. You will subtract it from the debtors. Then we have interest at 5% is due on loan from Naresh. Interest is due, but it has not been paid. So if interest is due and it is not been paid yet, so it is your liability, you will calculate 5% of this. 5% of this will be 250. So you will record the interest on loan on the liability side because it is yet not paid. So now in the statement of affairs at the end of the year, you will record on the liability side interest on loan. You will subtract depreciation from shop fitting. You will subtract bad debt from debtors. And all the items will remain as it is. All the remaining items will remain as it is. So you can see Outstanding interest is recorded. Interest on loan is recorded on the liability side. It is added to the loan. It is added to the loan. From shop fittings, we have subtracted depreciation. And from trade debtors, we have subtracted bad debt. And all the items are as it is. Remaining items are as it is. Point C, Subhashni, point C is 270, which is included in debtors, is now irrecoverable. So any amount which is irrecoverable from debtors, that is known as bad debt. And what is the treatment of bad debt? You subtract it from debtors. If any amount is irrecoverable from debtors, that is termed as bad debt. And the treatment is, it will be subtracted from debtors. Debtors means the person who owe you money, on whom your money is due. If you don't know the meaning, that is very bad. You have done the whole class 11th and you don't know the meaning of trade debtors. Very wrong. These are the part of basics of your first chapter, Introduction to Accounting. Yes, trade debtors and debtors are exactly same. So now we have recorded all the adjustments. So it's time to find out the balancing figure, that is closing capital. Do the total of credit side and do the total of debit side. From the total of asset side, subtract the total of liability, and the balancing figure will be your capital, that is 16,930 rupees. 16,930 rupees. Okay, Subhashini, you know the meaning of debtors. So this is your closing capital. This is closing capital. This is opening capital. And drawings are 5,200. Drawings are 5,200. 100 multiplied by number of weeks, 5,200. Additional capital is not given in the question. Additional capital is not given in the question. So now you can see your statement of P&L. In the closing capital, you will add drawings 5,200 and you will subtract the opening capital 18,170. Now the difference, your answer is profit 3,960. In closing capital, we added drawings and we subtracted the opening capital. Additional capital was not given in this question. It is same. Trade debtors and debtors have the same meaning. So this is your profit for the year. Now tell me, is this clear to you guys? Is this clear to everyone? Diya, okay. Yes, Subhashni. Yes, Diya. Crystal clear. Where is Tanmay? Yes, Monica. So that's it for today. If you guys want to do more previous year questions of this chapter single entry, then you can take Vedantu Commerce Pro Subscription, in which we are providing you all of these amazing benefits that are going to help you for sure in scoring good marks. The actual price is 3,499, but you can get it only for 2,799 because we are providing you flat 20% discount, and for which you can use my code SCPRO. So go and use this code to take your pro subscription for your class 12 so that you can score good marks in your boards exam and you can study with all these students together, with all your friends together. Okay, Diya. And for upcoming notes and session, you can join us on Telegram. The name of Telegram group is Vedantu Commerce, and the link is also given in the description box below. And if you guys have not subscribed to our channel, if you are new to this channel, then please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and do like this video and share this. This is your math schedule. You will be having your maths classes on alternate day, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 11 a.m. So don't miss the mentee quiz in maths at 11 a.m. Now see you all in the next class tomorrow at 4 p.m. with the advanced level question of cash book. So thank you everyone for watching this session. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. So now see you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Till then, good night, have sweet dreams and take care. Bye-bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up.